You want to know how I made these delicious treats? These are Rice Krispie treats. Pumpkin spice flavor Rice Krispie treats. And you want to know how I got this color? Then get into this video, y'all. Get into this video so you can see how I made these delicious treats. Say hey, T-Martine.
Hey, T-Martine.
Hey, T-Martine. Hey, everybody. We're back with another video. So my buddy, him not feeling too well today. He has a little cough. He's feeling good because he's still hyper and running around, y'all. But like I said, you know, he wants to help. So we got a mask on. His hands is clean. My hands are clean. And so let me get in here and tell you what we're doing. Me and Buddy, this was supposed to be part of the series. Buddy was going to help me make some Rice Krispie treats. Yeah. So we got Everything's a Pumpkin or Everything's a Pumpkin Spice series going on. And we finna make some pumpkin spice Rice Krispies. And we're going to change the color with food coloring. We're going to try to, I think it's red and yellow that makes orange. Is that right, Buddy? Okay, I hope so. No, not now. Okay, listen here. Are you going to be able to do this?
Yes.
Okay. So, y'all, now, what we're going to do is, I'm just going to say, I'm not going to say like, share, comment, subscribe, all that. I just did. But anyway, we're going to put that into the video, okay? So, thank you all, and let's get in here and let me show you what we're doing. Hey, everybody. Now we're back. So, me and Buddy is now going to make these pumpkin spice Rice Krispie treats. And I hope you guys really love this video. This was super easy. And you guys would love to make some of these with your children. Okay? Now, mind you, I want to say excuse my Buddy. He's not feeling his best. He's got a little cough that's been lingering, but he's been getting over a cold. But right here, I'm showing you some Hy-Vee marshmallows that I had purchased the other day at the store. And then we got 5 cups of rice cereal, okay? Now, I have my generic brand that I buy. Now, that's the recipe right here I'm showing you. And this is my pumpkin spice mixture that I love to make. So you'll check that out and get that recipe. And then I have 1 tablespoon because I'm going to use that 1 tablespoon for the pumpkin spice mixture. Okay. Now in this pot, I have in there butter. I'm going to tell you how much that is. But we're going to use 3 drops of both of yellow and red color, food dye coloring to get the orange color. Now the butter, we got 4 tablespoons of butter inside here melting. Okay. Now the recipe that I personally like to use where it evens out 8 cups of cereal, 8 cups of this, but I'm shortening it because I'm not making a big batch, so I kind of halving it in some areas, but that's okay. I'm going to leave the recipe in the description below, so if there's something you want to do, that'll be great. Now we're going to go ahead and melt this butter on up, get it completely melted as much as possible. Some people like to brown their butter just a little bit to get more of the flavor out of the Rice Krispies, but I like to just go ahead and just melt it and then go right on in and put the marshmallows in. Now on the side, what I'm doing is I'm measuring out my 1 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice mixture. And there we go. So that's what I was showing you right here is the pumpkin pie spice mixture. Now we got a pan already ready with the parchment paper. The butter is melted. We're getting ready to go in with these marshmallows. Okay. Now if I had to say how many to put in there, I don't know exactly how many marshmallows in the bag, but I will say use 25 to 30 larger marshmallows. Or you can use 1 cups of small marshmallows if you're going to make a small batch like this. If you're making a large batch, I would say double the recipe. Okay, so you want to make sure that they're almost completely melted before you start adding your spice and your color. Okay, so this is what we're doing now. So now I'm going to go in with the red. I think I may have put more than 3, but I just say put 3. I know the red, I only put 3, but the yellow, you see it keep dropping. So I wanted to make sure that I had the right color, you know. So I put 3 reds and probably maybe 6 drops of yellow, because I wanted to get like that pumpkin orange color, and that's exactly what I got, was the pumpkin orange color. Okay, now as it's melting, I'm going to sprinkle right on in that pumpkin spice spices. Okay, and we're going to keep on going on stirring this. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep stirring it until it completely melts, okay? Now, I let mine get all the way melted except a little bitty pieces of marshmallow that was still in there, okay? Now, you can see that where it still had a little marshmallow, but it was completely melted for us of the time. Now, we're going to add that rice cereal. Now, I'm having my assistant buddy to pour that rice right on into the mixture. And now we're going to just continue stirring and stir on, incorporate everything. The eye is cut off. Now I'm incorporating everything to make sure that all rices are covered with the orange colored marshmallow. Okay, so we're getting this all covered up real good, and I incorporated it very well. So check it out. See, now we got the color that we want, the consistency and the color. Now we're going to go on over here and start placing everything into this pan, okay? The lined pan. Now you might ask, how did I get my parchment paper to lie so neatly in there? Well, it's not quite neatly, but the stick. I sprayed just a little of that Pam in the bottom of the pan, and then I just pressed down and just spreaded my hands across it, just real neatly as much as possible, so that the lining can stay in the pan. So now we got all the rice in the pan, just Rice Krispies in the pan, and now I'm going ahead and try to spread this out. Now I'm not doing too well with this spoon, so get you a little plastic spatula like that, the kind of baking spatula. Yes, use one of those to flatten it completely out into your pan, so that way everything can kind of get as even as much as possible, okay? And because I noticed some areas I was trying to get it even, but it didn't quite get even, so I had to shove it over there. But you want to do this as quick as possible, because this stuff will cool on you real fast, okay? Now, you don't have to leave it in there for 30 minutes, but I think mine was in there about 20 minutes, but I still say put it in there for 30 minutes. So that way you can be able to cut it, right? When you take it out, don't let it sit. Just go ahead and start cutting it, because it'll cut real nice, okay? So this is what we're working with. Look at that. Delicious. Okay, y'all, so now we're letting them cool, and when they come out, I let them sit in there for about maybe 30 minutes, because I want them to get where I can cut them real nice and even into bars, okay? Now, I wanted to put like some little googly Halloween candy eyes and stuff on them and stuff. I purchased those things, but I can't find them. But that's okay. We're going to use them for something else when we do find them. All right, so let's get back in here and let me show you what they look like. Now they have completely cooled, and now I'm taking them out of the pan. Of course, yes, I remember that I had a little oil in this pan, but that's okay. Now this process is going to go by kind of a little slower, because I'm just showing you how I cut mine to get that nice, as much as perfect square look, okay? I had another idea on how to make these, but you can make them in any type of style you want to. I had a little cupcake pan. I was gonna probably just push them down in there in the mini little cupcake pans, make like little mini cupcakes out of them. I have like a bundt pan that's round, kind of like little mini bundt pan circles, that I could have made these look just like little pumpkins, you know. So whatever you like to do you, okay? Now, I'm going around this and I'm trimming. And the reason why I'm trimming the edges, because of, I'm just trying to get nice little squares out of them. Okay, I could have actually made them in tiny squares, but that's okay. We're gonna eat them in the nice little regular size squares that these Rice Krispies come into. Now, don't mind me, but I just want to say, y'all try this recipe. I'm telling you, you will love it. Even if you're not a pumpkin spice person, this is different and this is tasty. Very tasty, very different, and it's a very good treat. Okay. So now you see I'm going around it and I'm trimming out those little edges that kind of sit up on the side of the parchment paper on the pan. Yes. Now this here, I was tearing them edges up, y'all. I was eating them. I haven't even eaten me one of these treats yet. I just was eating the edges. So now I'm going in, cutting them. Now I can't say what width, if it's 1/4 size or they maybe 1/3 size. I don't know, but go with your gut feeling. If you want to make these like this, you know, I could have left them long, like the long Rice Krispie squares. You buy the ones in the stores that be like $1 or something, but I just wanted to make them, you know, in the smaller ones. So this made about 10 squares, okay? This here made about 10 squares, okay? And I didn't very well trim this one up very well. I said, okay, I think I kind of made this one a little bit larger than others. So I kind of trimmed it up on the side, but then look at that little piece right there in the middle. I could have cut that little piece off and then made it as much as even as I could, but that's all right. I'm just doing stuff, y'all. But me, I do try to bring as much decency to the presentation when I make these type of meals or treats or whatever. I like to do that, you know. So then I'm going across them, and I made 10 squares. So later on, after I got through cutting them and showing you guys on the video, I basically foil wrapped them, you know, in small pieces of foil and placed them in the refrigerator. So as we want a treat, we can have a treat, you know. But I wanted to put these on the platter and show you this here was not hard to do. These treats here were not hard to do, and it was very successful and very delicious. And what I love about it is pumpkin spice have so many natural spices in it, and it's so good for you. Now, I'm not going to say that the marshmallow is, or the butter, even the cereal, but that's okay. I like the spices. And with that being said, hey, I'm going to get me one of these right after my dinner. So thank you all for watching this video, and I appreciate all my subscribers, new and those that have been rocking with me from the beginning. All right, guys. See now how that look? Very delicious. Here we go, y'all. These delicious pumpkin spice Rice Krispie treats. Make them for your kids. Make them for yourself. These are pumpkin spice. Real easy. Showed you just how to do them with super easy ingredients. And I use the generic brand of Rice Krispies cereal. But look at this, y'all. Doesn't that look delicious? Look at that. And they smell scrumptious. All right, y'all. See you later. We got treats for dinner after dinner. All right. Bye. If you want to know how I made these delicious Rice Krispies treats, pumpkin spice flavor, get in here and check it out. Follow me at Simple Meals by T Vlog. That's right, Simple Meals by T Vlog. And space the word, y'all. Love you back, guys. Bye. These are the edges that I was cutting off. Y'all, I need to make this. This thing, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do this again. Okay, y'all.